three queen figure or three queen figure energies. No, three queen figures with king energy. One is here. She has two rings. One is here. And one is behind me. Standing a little bit above my heart center. This one is a little bit more dark blue. Not fully dark blue, but dark blue. And this one has dark outline. But is white inside. And this one is pink. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I might add some red. Yeah. It's like having a skirt made out of mesh. I think in Croatian that fabric is called til. It's pink, it's red. This energy here, I'm not speaking about people, I'm speaking about energies and archetypes. So if it speaks to you, or if it speaks about somebody or something around you, take it as it resonates. It's going to be gender fluid. Anybody can embody this. This energy has a ring around herself. She's like a queen. She's very important. She screams value. She's one of those people that, if I'm saying people, passes through the air, and the air smells like her even 20 minutes later. She leaves a very powerful impression, everlasting impression. Her energy is, it comes, as I said, it's like a ring. So it has the outside and the inside. The outside, or like the surface level of the energy, is, it is what it is. What you see is what you get. She's beautiful. She appears to be beautiful, and she is beautiful. Underneath it all is a little bit of depth, but not much, just a little bit. There is no depth to her. There is no highness to her. It appears, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is there. Her energy is rather spread across 360, which means that everybody gets a little bit, no matter where they come from, here, 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 or behind. Everybody gets a little bit, but nobody really gets to know her deeply. That's it. That would be a type of person that doesn't spend her time alone. There is no depth, intimacy, privacy, or secrecy with her. She spends all her time with everybody else. It's a type of an energy that is constantly engaged in activities and people. So everybody gets a little bit. I see her as holding a flower and taking off petals of the flower and giving one petal to everybody, and everybody's happy to get it, but nobody really gets the full flower. If that speaks to you, then I can let you know that everybody are happy to be part of your inner circle. Not everybody, no. There are some that are there taking it for granted, using it as an opportunity. Because this energy does have value, does have power. She is kind of like a ticket to success to some. She might appear as... She might enter a group of people or a room full of people and say hello to everybody. And everybody will feel blessed with her saying hello. To have her in an inner circle means that you're doing well in life. To be connected with her speaks well about you. There might be a situation where she waves and say hello to you. And if you're a heartfelt person, if you're somebody who feels with your heart, you're not going to feel her that much. But you might hear voices from around you telling you, oh my god, she said hello to you. Like, you must be so lucky. It's one of those. And you might be confused because you don't really feel her energetically. Even if you try to have like a meaningful conversation with her or spend some meaningful time, she will try to pack it into something short and sweet, and then she will look for her way out. Because she's not accustomed to depth and intensity and intimacy and openness. She has this ability to look at you and see exactly what is it that you need, and she will provide that for you. And as she's doing so, she will do that with focus and presence that will be directed at you, as if she has this like horse blinders on her eyes that will make her appear as if she's the only one for you, and as if you are the only person in her eyes. She can make you feel special. And then that's what she does with every single person that comes into her vicinity. Even if there is no actual connection, she carries an illusion of it. But it's not in a negative sense. Her importance, her value, her impression is so sparkled with a lot of magical dust that she might appear so important and so active and so present and so visible and valuable that you might see her everywhere all the time, but then you may also not know what is she doing actually. Like, what's her role? What's her job? How is she making money? You may not know those things. But then the illusion that she creates of her being so important, so valuable, so everlasting, is so beautiful that you don't even want to know. It doesn't matter. It's like, you know you're seduced, but you accept being seduced. Because feeling seduced feels better. Nobody else seduces you in the way that she does. So even if somebody points it out to you that she's seducing you, you will not want to break it to you. Because it feels nice. So it doesn't matter what she does. It doesn't matter who she is. It doesn't matter that she doesn't have depth. It doesn't matter how she makes money. Because she makes you feel good, and that's what matters. If somebody comes to her and says, hey, you're so beautiful. You're so special. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. She will take it as a compliment, and she will rejoice in it, and she will bask in that compliment, and she will be very happy, and she will feed off of that compliment, and she will make you feel special for making her feel special. And the more you make her feel special, the more she will make you feel special. And so the energy just keeps on giving. This queen figure here on this side, yeah. She stands in a room full of people, and she carries herself in a particular way. What stands out about her is that her body is anatomically not really correct. Her posture is not right. There is something crooked about her. Something really shows that she is not physically balanced. But that is being overridden by her energy, how she carries herself, the look she has in her eyes, the way she's looking at the world and everybody in the room. It's like she carries the whole world within her. We could say very grounded. But that word kind of fails to deliver the essence of her. She stands firm in her feet. She's unshakable. She is unbothered. She is untouchable. And so she stands in a room in front of the people, and she gives a gift of some sort. It can be music, it can be something. And people around her are there to take it, feed off of it, support her. But you can see on their faces that they don't feel comfortable next to her. They're not easily connectable to her like people are to this queen energy. To this one, they're rather taking a step back from her, and they look from afar. And if you ask them, what do you think about the queen? They will say, yeah, she's a queen. Of course, we're so lucky to be here. I mean, look at her, she's beautiful. But you can see on their faces that they are very uncomfortable. They fidget. They giggle. They cough. They clean their throats. They look away. They shortly go to the toilet. They check their phones. They check their keys. They have smiles on their faces stitched to them in a very uncomfortable way. It's like they're really trying to cover how uncomfortable they feel next to her. She's unbothered. She sees it all, but she doesn't internalize it. And when somebody comes to her and tells her, oh my God, you are so powerful. The energy you bring into the room, the way people look at you, how everybody admires you, people feel intimidated by you, by your beauty, by your confidence, by your strength, by your voice, by your gifts. She's standing there firmly grounded. She looks at that person and through that person with a lot of compassion. If the planet Earth would have eyes, it would be her eyes. Because she has this soft but firm gaze. She takes the compliment, but the compliment, she knows how to receive a compliment, but she doesn't feed off of it. The compliment, when it's spoken out of another person, it remains in the air. She doesn't take it in her aura because she doesn't need to. She's already fully, firmly established by herself. She knows who she is, and that's what she's married to. She doesn't need anybody to try to kiss her ass and make her feel good about herself. So she leaves that compliment floating in the air, saying more about the person who gave it to her than about herself. She's not intimidated by anybody, but she's also not defined by anybody. She gets a round of applause in the end. She takes it, but that's not why she's there. She's there because she has to be there. She has to. The third queen that stands behind me. I see her as a fountain. Circulating water into everything and everyone around her. She's like a mutation of the first queen energy and the second queen energy. Even though these two, they stand on their own. They are who they are. But she has an ingredient of this one and on this one, and she's a completely different, I want to say monster, but she's not a monster. her queenery and her power is in empowering others. She has that ability to see you whenever, wherever you are. Even if you're outside of her domain, even if she never saw anybody or anything like you, she can see exactly where you are and where you're going, and she can help you get there. If you're lying on the floor, collapsed, hopeless, broken, she will help you get up. If you're climbing a throne, if you're trying to get on the top of the world, she will give you a push to make it. If you're trying to create something new for the planet, she will show you how. She has this, it's not even a magic touch, it's like an X-ray, seeing exactly where you are. Her job is to empower others. Her queenery is in making other people kings and queens, but not necessarily. It's not like she's making everybody kings and queens. She only gives a step up to everybody, wherever they are, because not everybody's ready to be a king or a queen. Some people are just students, and some people are children. Some people are adolescents and eternal teenagers. Not ready, not willing, not skilled, not capable, not born to be kings and queens. But she can meet literally everybody and help them on their own personal. I avoid the word journey. Journey. With the next step. She doesn't get compliments like this one or this one. She gets requests for help. With her, people sound like, help me. Help me. And she does help them, always. She's very evolved in her power, and she has this ability to help, to know everybody, and that ability of knowing everybody comes from knowing herself. She knows every bit and piece of herself. She operates from that space of interconnectedness. And her energy is very, very different than that which has been widely normalized and expected of women in general, and that is to be self-sacrificial and just by default prioritize pleasure and satisfaction and well-being of everybody else and not herself. She's definitely not that. She has herself in check, and then she also has everybody else, which intimidates other people. She's not depleted. She's not tired, which appears to be super normal. I didn't keep a track on how much time I actually spent talking about each and every single one of them, but this one seems to want and need a lot of attention. This one works with attention, but the attention is not her food, it's the structure of her house. And this one gives attention. Now when all three of them are here, what they brought into the painting and what the painting speaks back to me is that this one brings in the mental discipline. Because you will never see her, you'll never see her crying about things that she doesn't have. She's so busy being social that she never gets a chance to cry about the fact that she lacks depth or that she doesn't know how to be alone with herself. You will never see her doing that. You will always see her being surrounded by other people, having fun, or doing something. So she's bringing attention to things that she can do. Appreciation to things that are present in her life. This queen here, she brings change in movement. Movement of your body, how you move your body. When you're home alone with yourself, this one, she knows how to be home alone with herself. And it's not just that. She also points attention to objects that you have around yourself. She advocates getting beautiful objects. She would be one of those that would tell you, you should invest into something beautiful, something expensive, something valuable, something that when you look at it, it raises your energy. It reminds you of your future. Something that connects you to other world of some sort. She's more physical. While this one is mental and can teach you how to think, how to focus your attention. And not just your attention, but also attention of everyone around her. This one can teach you physicality, how to take care of your body, how to organize your surroundings, which is a reflection of your internal self. And again, she invites you to create connections with your beautiful physical objects you have around. Surround yourself with beauty. Why is this one connected to objects rather than people? It's not that she's not connected to people. She just doesn't need. She's not insecure. And she does appreciate beauty. There is something that I'm trying to learn from this Queen energy here that is somehow remaining up in the air. I see people around her never really questioning her, never really asking for more. They're always being happy with what they get from her. Because even if she says only a hello, that hello is going to be full of magic dust, golden magic dust, and it will remain so powerful that it will shift their energy and make them feel glamorous for the next 2 hours after she's gone, even if she doesn't give nothing more than that. And nobody questions why doesn't she give more than that. Well, this one, she does have space for depth and for deep connections, for more meaningful connections. But that's not even about that. This energy had more need to say what I just said than this one. This one kind of doesn't even want to let me into her personal space. It's like she has it, it's there. There are people who can get into her private spaces, but it's not for public. It's sacred. It's sacred. And this one, I don't need to speak further about this one, because this one will show itself to you through everything and everyone around you whenever you need her. Either she'll find you or you will find her. Even if you didn't know that you can search for her, you can find her. You can even call her. You will find what her name is. Again, this could be any gender. I'm not speaking necessarily about people. But of course, those could be people. I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, those were the 3 energies that came to me earlier today, and they asked to be painted and delivered in a way. Thank you for being here. Ciao.